Thank you very much for sharing. I follow that story in awe every time. I think if you listen to him, all the secrets are there. They're talking about having a Hamptons Hospital in the Bundus in Kakamega, Ushago. Okay, wangapi wanapenda Ushago? Oh, wow, God bless you. Mi sipendi Ushago. At all. But wakati niliona Mwale, I had hope for Ushago. I'm from Game. I hope we can do something in Game. Then I can like Ushago. But what taught me, what I learned from Mwale is that you can have individual competence or you can have collective competence. Tuko sawa? Am I talking to myself or are we together? All right? So you can have individual and collective competence. With collective competence, you can achieve what Mwala development is achieving. And for a developing world like us, instead of looking for handouts, I think we have an opportunity to do work together. Hapo sawa? So that's the first thing, my first message for you. You need to have competence. All the CEOs we admire today, they don't work alone. They're surrounded by people that have competence. As an entrepreneur, we go to entrepreneurship programs, and then we are taught everything. We are taught how to start a business. We are taught HR. We are taught financial. We are taught everything. But when you come to think about it, the CEO has an HR manager, has a customer service leader, has this and the other. So, tunagongwa. Mumekubali. Na wale wanatugonga wengine wamekaa hapa mtanisamee. Entrepreneurs, SMEs tunagongwa. Niendelee ama nisiendelee? Lakini there is hope kwa sababu Yesu alitukufia sisi sote. Hapo sawa? So I want you to wake up. All right? Wake up and understand what is your individual competence. All right? Like I'm a speaker. I'm a people developer. I'm not a financial person, and I don't kill myself with finances. I look for people who are good in finances. There's somebody who's helping me do the budget. There's somebody who's making sure my audited accounts are done. And there's something I help them with also. Hapo sawa? So we need to come to a place where we are having collective competence to be able to do the kind of work that Mwale is doing. We don't have to do it to that level. As I stand here, I've already told you, my passion is speaking. My passion is developing people. My passion is, when I sit speaking with you and you tell me what to do, I just start thinking of how it can be a business, what you need to do, and I talk to you, and you write, and I speak on radio, and people listen to what I'm saying, and they go and they start businesses, but I didn't get paid. So, pesa yangu haikurudi, mdomo yangu haikurudi. Am I making sense? So after doing that for years, I realized that for my passion to turn into profit, one, I'll need money to set up organization. The banks are telling us that they're ready to give us loans. The bank will give you a loan if you show that you're making money. Okay? Remember one of them, he's my friend. I won't mention his name, but I liked what he said. He said, bank all your money. If you don't bank all your money, the bank cannot trust you because they don't know you. The only way they can know you and relate with you is your trail of money. Sawa. And also with money, you can have collective intelligence. Wangapi wako kwa chama? Okay? And chama, you just trust one another and borrow. In my chama, one of the chamas that we have in the organizations Kinyanjui mentioned, we involve not a lot of money, but if you need 100,000 here, 300,000 there, you can get it and do what you want. So the first thing is, what is your passion? Why do you want to turn your passion into profit? Okay? What is your individual competence? What are all the competencies that are required for your passion to turn into profit? For a business to run successfully, you need the following competencies. And I'll give you my email. If you like, I'll send you my notes. So you don't have to kill yourself writing, because I'm going to speak quickly because of time. You need leadership. You need to be able to make decisions. You need to be able to stand on the decisions you make. Your decisions will not always be right. So you will need, the Bible says that in a multitude of counselors, there is wisdom. So the Bible has already given us the answer that alone we can't, but with others we can. And with the Holy Spirit, we always will be able to. So you need leadership, you need financial management, you need to know how to track your money, how to manage your records, how to do accounts, and ensure that when you're looking for more money, somebody can see the money that you're making. You need to have communication and interpersonal skills. Even though I like speaking, I like being by myself. And if you're always by yourself, people will say you are proud. They will not buy from you. So I've surrounded myself with people that like people. I'll sit somewhere in a corner, but the people who surround me, when you come around, they will hug you. How are you doing? We haven't seen you for so long. How is the baby? How is the cat? Me, I don't know how to do that. So instead of saying that is not me, I don't have that competence, I have looked for the people with that competence. Then I've told them, come. You will work together. You'll do this for me. You'll do this for me. Bwana asifiwe. You don't have to do everything. All right. Then you need sales and marketing. You need to be able to market and sell. Market is not just post your things on social media. Market is have a consistent way of letting people know what you do, of letting people test what you do before they can buy. Because people don't buy from you the first time they see you. Research shows that people buy from you after 12 touches. That means they have seen you 12 times. So if you just do once and then uchoke or watch it, you are in trouble. But there are people who can help you. All right. So don't walk alone. And I'll show you people who can help you. Enterprising World is one of the people who can help you. The ones who have organized this event. Let's put our hands together for him. So you need to know how operations management from end to end. What time will it open? What time will it be delivered? What time will money be collected? What time will money go into the bank? All right? And those are many steps that you cannot do alone. Many businesses are dying today because of this solopreneur story. We are trying to do everything we are hearing in the classes by ourselves. Next time you try that, just ask yourself, all these big CEOs, do they do these things by themselves? So why am I killing myself? And there are so many people without jobs. All these people we are seeing without jobs, they have a passion. You have a passion. If you come together, might you be able to do something bigger together than you struggling alone, trying to do everything by yourself? Is that possible? That's my message for us Kenyans today. There's enough of us without work, and enough of us with passion, and enough problems to solve. Kweli ama uongo? All these problems are waiting for the government. You heard the prime guy who spoke. He said things are going to get hard before they get easier, isn't it? It's going to take a while before the government gets into shape. So are we going to wait for them? Our hope is in the Lord or in the government? Who is our hope in? Our hope is in God. And what has God said? That he has wisdom of things that no eye has seen and ear heard, all right? That he has stored for who? For those that love him, all right? So all these competencies I'm sharing with you. So problem solving, decision making. Leadership is solving problems. People can point out a problem, but you are not remembered for the problem you pointed out. You're remembered for the problems you solve, all right? So decision-making, networking and relationship building, resilience and persistence. That is some of the technical competencies you need. And I submit to you today, you need social competence, you need technical competence. Yes, you need the papers, the academic competence, all right? But to turn your passion into profit, you don't need that much academic competence. Why do I say that with boldness? If it was relevant, we would not have 800,000 people leaving school every day without work. So while it is good to have paper, we need to come to a place that our education is aligned to the problems that we need to solve. Food security. Look at all the land Mwale found in 2015 and what he has done with it in 2019. Not because he's a farmer, but he has used collective intelligence. He worked with the people with their land. I really love that story. I've listened to it so many times. He worked with the people with their land. He built for them better housing. Now they even have housing that they are letting out in Ushago. I wish it happened when my parents were alive. But I'm alive and I'm going to make the change. Tell your neighbor, I'm alive and I'll make the change. The change starts with me. Kenya is ours. It's going to make it because we are here. Hakuna mtu mwingine tunangojea. Ama tutapanda ndege tutoroke. Kenya ni yetu. Bwana asifiwe. Kenya ni yetu na inatungojea. All right. So you need competence. The final competence I'll share is you need spiritual competence. During Corona, many people turned to God. We shouldn't wait for Corona to turn to God. I submit to you. When people get into drugs, if you go to the drug rehabilitation places, the first thing they're told to do is to acknowledge a higher power. We have the privilege of acknowledging a higher power before trouble comes and walking with a higher power to guide us. He has said that his word is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. So walking with God gives us the advantage of knowing what will happen. Whether things go well with the government or not, you are covered, because you are of his economy and of not this economy. As believers, we should hear more of that and believe more of that, because where the world is going, it is God. Ndio tumebaki nayo. Bwana asifiwe. Ni Mungu ndiye atatusaidia. All right, hiyo yote itaisha, lakini yeye atabaki. The second, two more things you need, and I get out of your way. So you need competence. You have individual competence, and you can gain collective competence. With collective competence, you do more, you achieve more. When you do things together, right now, I have an organization I run. Peter alluded to it, SME Founders Association. We have collective competence. We've come together to support SMEs. We've come together to support SMEs because normally SMEs have the need, but are not always able to pay, all right? But we've come together to support them. Story for another day. The second thing you need is compliance. You need compliance. If you're going to go to the bank, they want to know, how are you registered? How much money do you make? To have compliance, apart from the legal compliance, you need to be standard. You need standards. A simple standard. What time do you open? What time do you close? How do you collect your money? How do you do things within your organization, all right, so that it is consistent? Because when you're faithful in little, you will be faithful in much. Hapo sawa? And finally, you need ability to access capital. You can access capital to a certain level on your own, and you can access capital to a higher level when you're with others. My biggest message for you today is that your passion can turn into profit, but you need competence. Your competence alone is not enough. Passion is not just the thing that you enjoy. Passion is also that thing that irritates you that you can correct, all right? Jesus Christ died out of passion for the world. Anything that you see that irritates you is a sign that you have the solution. That's why it is irritating you. Everybody else is just living normally, but it is bugging you. That is a sign that you have a way to fix it. So passion is not just what you enjoy. Passion is also what you don't like that you can fix. Because the passion that will turn into profit is the passion that is solving somebody's problem, and the person is solving a problem for is willing and able to pay for it. If you like doing hair, but there are 100 other people doing hair, and you're not the first, they're likely not going to come to you. So you must remember, it's something you enjoy, but there also has to be people who are willing and able to pay for it. Ama utalala njaa. Remember I told you I sit with people, I tell them how to turn their passion into profit. They go and start the business, they put a story on social media, they tell me about it, but they didn't pay me, all right? So I've had to pivot, into different brands to ensure that when I enjoy talking to people for free is separate from when I talk to people to get paid, so that I can put some money in my pocket. So I don't just get my money back. Hapo sawa? Ability to access capital, you need to show that you have a viable business. A viable business is a business that has clients, all right? You can sell and get money, and you can also show that I've been making money this way, all right? And you can get into a partnership with others, and I don't want to get too much into this because don't do partnership with somebody without an agreement, and with a lawyer who is your friend, okay? Make sure, or Google. Now we say there's Google, there's chat. Find a trusted lawyer, all right? Because a partnership is as strong as that agreement. Our lawyer says that partnerships are written for the day of trouble, just like we have the Bible. The Bible can help you know when there's trouble and how to get out of trouble. So also partnerships, because if you're going to have collective competence, you will need some agreement to show what are we going to do, what are our deliverables, what will happen, okay, when things go wrong. When things go wrong, it's not the end of the world. The partnership agreement will let you know how to exit. And it's all right. Even Mark left Paul for a time. So we are not always, even, and this one sasa nitafukuzwa kwa hii kanisa. There's a tendency of small businesses feeling tulianza na yeye, sasa nikimwacha itakuwa aje. No, iko urafiki na iko biashara. All right. So endesha biashara in an objective way. Si ati kila mtu you'll kick off everybody, lakini be very clear. Kama you are being here, saidi biashara, tunaweza kuwa marafiki hapa. Hapo si ni sawa? So kama tuko kwa biashara, tukue kwa biashara. Kama si ni marafiki, tukue marafiki. Ili biashara iendelee, si ndio? Na biashara ikiendelea, urafiki pia itaendelea. Si hapo ni win-win? Is that a win-win? Absolutely. So you need three things, and I get out. Are you getting anything? Did you get anything? You need competence. You need individual competence. What are you good at? And what are you not good at? And who do you need to work with? There are many business owners. You don't have to be a partner with somebody in the same business. If they're good in finances, I'm not good in finances. The guy who does our finances has his own company, but he does our finances once or twice a week. He comes for the VAT receipts and all that. And when I have people who want finances, I refer to him. When he has people who want passion profit, he refers to me. Sini win-win. So, jambo yangu ni look for collective competence. Don't walk alone. Alone you can go far, but with others, you can go further. Thank you very much. The Lord bless you.
Thank you so much, Fridah. Thank you.
My email. All right.
Thank you so much. Your email, yes, your email.
Fridah, Frida, at SME Founders, it's long, association.com. You got it? I love it.
And we step.